This is the folder I have created in Windows Explorer. It contains about 40 photographs and my music, so we're now ready to rock. Let's open up Windows Live Movie Maker. So naturally the first thing to do is to add the photos from the folder. Open the folder where I've had them, select all of the photos, Control A, and then just open. Movie Maker automatically defaults to playing every photo for 7 seconds, which for our purposes is far too long. Being a sporty video, I want it to be sharp and snappy. So we'll again select all of the photos, Control A, and click on Edit. And see here I've got the 7-second default there. I'm going to bring them right down to 1 second. That's now changed all of the photos to 1 second. Some of them a bit later on I might extend. We will see how we go. Before I go any further, it's a good idea to save the project. So I'll click up the top, Save Project As, find the right file, give it a name, and save. That saves a lot of heartache later on. Coming back to the script I'm working from, I see that the first 3 frames are just going to be text with no images. So that's what I'll do first. As with most other things in Windows Movie Maker, adding title text is very easy. Just click on Home, Title, and it will always default to this same font, the black background and white lettering. And that too is easy to edit. Change the font. Let's find something nice and bold. Copper black, ideal. Need to increase the size as well. Push it right up to 72, that looks good. Lift it a bit. Now to get rid of the black background, we just go to background colour. I like that blue, so we'll choose that. If I play the video, I can see that the text has defaulted to a fade in, fade out, which is not what I want. So I'll put it back and change it to, I think that would be far more sporty, flying in from the edge there. We'll select that, give that a try. That's much better. Again, the text has defaulted to 7 seconds, which is far too long. So I'll have to change the length of time that the text is up as well as the background. So by clicking on that, I'll bring it down to, say, 3 seconds. That's shortened the text, but the background is still long. So I'll double click on the background and do exactly the same thing, bring that down to 3 seconds. That's much better. Now I want to edit the text itself. So I just double click on that and it brings this up. I don't want Sports Club, so I'll delete that and type in the title I do want. As you can see, by typing into the text box, it has dropped down a bit. So we just need to stretch the box until you get the idea and it's located exactly where you want it. I will now repeat that exact same process to create 2 more titles. I have added the additional 2 title texts as well as a caption text. So I'll now play it to see what it looks like. I'll stop that, there's an error. I need to make that text slide in from the right, the same way as the other 2 do. So I'll just double click on it and go up here, and that shows it coming in from the right. Click on that, that's much better. I will now go through the rest of the slides, adding titles as shown in my script. All of the text from the script has now been placed strategically throughout the slideshow, either as titles, such as these, with a blank background, or as captions. I have also added credits to the end of the slideshow. The only thing left to do now is to add the music I'd chosen. So we click on Add Music, look for it, there it is, and open, and it will automatically place it on the line. The music is automatically trimmed to the length of the movie, but it will both start and end abruptly. For the beginning, that's fine. I want it to start pretty punchy, but for the end, I need to tail it off a bit slowly. So we'll go to Music Tools, Options, Fade In. I don't want any fade in at all, but the fade out, I think I'll go for the slow fade out. And that's our video slideshow complete. All we have to do now is save it. There are many different ways you can save it. There's a drop down list here with all the different options. On this occasion, I'll just go for the recommended for this project, save it to the computer. It's already automatically called it Sports Club because that's the name I gave the project. And that's where I want to save it. Click on Save, and it will start rendering. I won't wait for it to render, I'll come back in a minute. And that's it complete. We now have the option to play it. Let's give it a go.